Hey guys, it's Miss Arlequin, and in today's lesson, we're going to be writing example sentences for our new vocabulary words using context clues. So today we're going to look at the vocabulary words that come from our second Unit 4 text, the excerpt from Maui S. Gidam's memoir of Beetles and Angels. Right now, I'd like you to take your vocabulary sheet and rate each of the vocabulary words based on your prior knowledge. Our first word is affluent. Our second word is commencement. Third is fruition. Fourth is obvious. Fifth is mutual. Sixth word is reflect. And our seventh word is obligated. All right, so let's start with our first word, affluent. Affluent is an adjective. It's used to describe usually people, and it means that you have plenty of money. So it's really a more sophisticated way of saying that somebody is rich. The affluent family next door had a big house and an expensive car. So you can see that in this sentence, the adjective affluent is being used to describe the family. His family was more affluent than most, which is why he was able to go to an expensive private school. All right, same thing. Even though in this sentence the adjective is a little further down, it is still describing the family. When you ask yourself who or what is affluent, it is the family. Our next word is commencement. Commencement means a beginning, and it also is often associated with graduation ceremonies. Graduation ceremonies are called your commencement. So the commencement speaker told the graduates to work hard. It's the graduation speaker, the commencement speaker. It's the first attempt at peace since the commencement of hostilities, since the beginning of hostilities. Now you can also use the word commencement as a verb, and you could talk about classes commencing at 8:20 a.m. I commenced with my homework the second I got home from school. You began your homework. All right, our next word is fruition. And fruition is the point at which a plan is successfully completed. So when you achieve your goals, you can say that your goal or your dream came to fruition. My dream came to fruition when I was voted class president. Again, I had achieved my goal. The moment where you achieve it is when it comes to fruition. She was never able to bring her dreams to fruition. So whenever you're using the word fruition, you're always going to pair it up with the article to. My dreams came to fruition, or something is about to come to fruition. Now, when you use this word, you can bring something to fruition or something can come to fruition. All right, our next word is obvious, which is obviously a very easy vocabulary word. Something that's obvious is easy to notice or understand. So Captain Obvious is a fake superhero who always points out the really obvious things to people. The tears in her eyes made it obvious that something was wrong. It was very easy to see or understand. The problem was immediately obvious or easy to understand to everyone in the room. The snake cage was empty. Since the restaurant is called Pizza Hut in this picture, and the sign says we have pizza, it is very obvious that they sell pizza, and so that makes this sign unnecessary. All right, our next word is mutual. Mutual is an adjective to describe something that is shared by two or more people. So a lot of times people talk about mutual love, mutual respect. We worked mutually on the homework together. We worked mutually on the assignment. It was a mutual assignment. My family has a mutual agreement to eat lunch together every Sunday. Mutual love and respect, I mentioned earlier. They are a key to a successful marriage. All right, next we have the word reflect. Another fairly simple word, but it is very important to this text. It's a verb which means to think carefully about something. So this is also a synonym for a previous vocabulary word, consider. On vacation, I always have time to relax and reflect on life, to think deeply. And you should take some time to reflect before you make a decision. You should take some time to think deeply, to weigh your options, to think about all the pros and cons. Now, some things that we reflect on in life can be our priorities, choices we're going to make, our future, and our life, whether it's past, present, or future. All right, and now we have our word obligated. When you are feeling obligated, it means that you feel that you have to do something because it's considered right. So usually obligations are things that you have to do. People have family obligations, they have work obligations. Those are things that they really can't get out of. I feel obligated to tell the truth because honesty is important. So I feel like I have to tell the truth. Or you're legally obligated to repay the loan. You have to repay it. It's the law. If you don't, you will end up ruining your credit and you could even end up in jail. When people ask dumb questions, I feel obligated to give sarcastic answers. Or you're not obligated to win. You're obligated to keep trying to be the best you can do, to the best you can do every day. From Jason Mraz. All right, so those were our vocabulary words. And now what you're going to do is you're going to write your example sentences. Sentence frames are on the screen for anybody who would like to use them. Please make sure you have your vocabulary sheet in class so that we can use it for our first read.